Hey, what's up? My name is Shivam and in today's video we are checking out the Realme Buds Wireless 2 Neo. These were recently released, so everyone wants to know, are they any good? If yes, which one would be better? Buds Wireless 1 or 2 Neo? Well, I'm here, so let's find out. Before getting to the video, if you want to find the best deals on these earphones, you can head to the first link down below in the description. So Realme dropped some new products which I have already covered on the channel and you can check those out. But today we are talking about the Buds Wireless 2 Neo. So before talking about anything, I want to mention the price so we can justify what we are getting. So Buds Wireless 1 is for 1800 rupees and the Buds Neo is for 1500 rupees. This is important to note so that we can justify what we are getting for the money. Anyways, starting with a quick unboxing, here we have the shipping package itself. Let's shake it up and take out the retail box. Let's also remove this plastic sheet. Now it's tidy. By looking at the box, we have a lot of features, but as you know, I'll be talking about all of these in later part of this video, so let's skip it. Instead, let's crack this open and take out the buds. We don't need this now. Here are the earphones itself, sitting nicely inside the package. Let's put it to the side. Other than that, we have few items at the bottom like extra ear tips, a USB-C cable and some useless stuff. And that pretty much covers up the unboxing. Now I think we shouldn't waste our time by unboxing the Realme Buds Wireless 1. If you want to see that, you can check that out from the top right corner. But now let's move to the comparison review. Starting with the design, we have the 2 Neo made out of plastic with these textured lines on the modules, which can also be found on the Realme Powerbank 2. Now one thing I noticed was that the rubber on the neckband earphone is not good. It's very sticky in nature. So if you use it in humid environment or even indoor, it makes you feel a bit disgust. On the other hand, the Buds Wireless 1 has solid design. We have soft rubber on the neckband, which feels premium, and modules on this are also made out of metal, so it won't be going away anytime soon. One more thing that we get here are the ear hooks, which helps us while using them during workout. And one thing I forgot to mention is that the weight of these earphones, the difference is not huge and seriously you won't even feel it, but just to throw the numbers, Buds Wireless 1 weighs around 30 grams, whereas the Neo is only 23 grams. Something that I wasn't able to feel, but overall in terms of design and build, I want to give it to the Buds Wireless 1. Talking about the crucial part of any earphone, which is the comfort and fitting. So for that, I want to say that the Neo cannot beat the Buds Wireless 1 in terms of fitting. Because of the ear hooks, it stays right there no matter what you are doing. While on the Neo, we don't get that, so a bit of aggression in the session won't be a good decision. But when we come to the comfort, then I don't know what Realme has does this time, but the Wireless 2, the ANC 1 and the Neo both have comfy as ear tips. They are also comfortable that you could wear them 24/7. Now I'm not saying that the Wireless 1 are poor or you will feel pain in your ears. It's just that when you compare, you will find the Neo to be much more comfortable. On the features side, first let's talk about what's common. So we get magnetic earbuds, which is self-explanatory. In addition to that, they will also turn themselves off when you connect them and turns back on when you separate them. Also, the Bluetooth connection will establish as soon as you detach them. Another similar feature is if you are watching a movie or listening to music and you connect the two, it will pause the playback, but unlike the OnePlus Bullet C, this won't play that back when you separate them. For me, this should be a standard feature on all the devices. Anyways, we have IPX4 water rating, which is good, will handle all the sweat and water splashes, but not ideal for shower or swimming, so be careful with that. So those are all the common features. Now there is one extra feature on the Buds Wireless Neo, and that is support for the Realme Link app. So on these you can actually connect it to the Realme Link app, where we can update the firmware, change what the multifunction button do, change the sound type, which we will discuss in a minute. But you can also enable gaming mode, or you can say the low latency mode, which is supposed to give you 88 milliseconds. Now this gaming mode is only exclusive feature on the Neo and it's not available on the Buds Wireless 1. But how well does it work? Time to find that out. And those were all the features of these devices. Now let's talk about the battery life. One thing I hate if I get on any device is the port other than USB-C. So I'm quite happy that we have that on the Neo, but unfortunately we get a micro USB on the Buds Wireless One. Now on the battery side, we have 110 mAh battery on the Buds Wireless One, which took me around 1.5 hours to charge full, and after that I got around 11 hours of playback. Now you should note that this testing was done on 100% volume, and the stat the Realme gives you is at 50% of volume, so that's why you see the difference. Now there is also a quick charging feature on the Buds Wireless One. So if we charge it for 10 minutes, we will get 100 minutes of playback. Moving to the Buds Neo, we have unknown amount of battery mAh. So if you know, please leave it down below. But it took me around 2 hours to charge full with 5 volts and 0.5 ampere of charger, which is recommended power for this. So after doing so, I got around 12 hours and 40 minutes of playback. Again at 100% volume, which is quite impressive. Again, they claim 17 hours of playback at 50% of volume. So if you use it at 60%, then you might get around 15 to 16 hours of playback. And like the Buds Wireless One, if we charge the Neo for 10 minutes, we get 120 minutes of playback. So when comparing the two, we have a bit better battery life on the Neo. Here on the earphones, we have multifunction buttons to control the media playback, take calls, and the basic stuff, right? But in addition to that, we have ENC, that is Environment Noise Cancellation mic on the Neo. So this should sound good, but let's do a quick audio test so we can hear what we are getting. And this is the audio quality test of the inline mic on the Realme Buds Wireless One without the fan or the AC. And this is the audio quality test of the Realme Buds Wireless One with the fan and the AC turned on. So this is the audio quality test of the Buds Wireless Neo without the fan or the AC. And this is the audio quality test of the inline mic on the Buds Wireless 2 Neo with the AC and fan turned on. Coming down to one of the most vital element, we have the sound quality. So on both the devices we have 11.2mm driver, so you might think that they should give equal sound quality, but no, there is quite a difference. First, I want to say that both of these are made up for the people who live for bass, like hip-hop, rap or trap genre. If you're more into acoustic or pop, rock, R&B, then you should look for M31 or the Bullet C. But talking about these two specifics, I want to say that the Buds Wireless One has very mid-focused sound, a bit toward bass, and the problem is that these lack clarity. I mean, it feels like you're listening 320 kbps songs as 128 kbps. Sure, this was a great pair of neckband earphones in the past year, but now comparing this to the recent ones, they stand no competition. A lot of people commented that Buds Wireless One has a lot of bass, but I want them to hear this. Take this for a minute. These Buds Neo has the bass over 9000. Seriously, if you are into the bass heavy genre, then you should pull the trigger on this one. The bass is very rich, mids are clear, although I would like high end to be a bit more present, but this would also work. One more feature I would like to mention is that you can head to the Realme Link app and change the sound type like bass, dynamic, bright. Dynamic is the perfect one and the setting that I listen to, but if you want a bit more bass, then you can change it to bass mode, and if you need some more treble, then you can choose the bright. Choosing the bright mode also opens up the sound which was missing in the other modes. Now I did face some distortion, I mean that mode dropped a bit of quality, but if you need then it's there. So overall for sound wise, I would definitely give it to the Buds Wireless Neo, but if you listen to your brother for a second, I would like to suggest you something. I own the Buds Wireless Neo and the Buds Wireless 2, which has the ANC. After listening to each device separately, I felt that the need of the ANC. I mean, it's a must. I never had ANC before, so if you ask me what I would do, then I would spare some money and get the Buds Wireless 2. But it's my way of buying things. If you buy the Neo, then you won't go wrong either. Now talking about the price and which would be the best for you, to say it out, Neo is 1500 rupees and the Buds Wireless One is 1800 rupees. So if you ask me to choose between the two, I would pick the Neo. These are comfortable, has more features, better sound quality, and even cheaper. Here you go. That was it for today, guys. Let me know which one you will pick if you have to in the comments below. Also, if you want me to compare this with any other earphones, then also leave that as well. Share this video with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Until then, stay safe. Bye-bye.